Check this out. This is the AI microscope. For the camera module, I'm using the HUSKYLENS 2 from DF Robot. Some of you might remember I used this exact camera for my license plate recognition project. If you want deep dive into what this camera can do, definitely check out that previous video. Also, the device connected to the camera is the Jetson Orin Nano. In this project, I will use it as the host device. Alright, first let's prep the hardware. I'm unscrewing the stock lens from the device body and swapping it out for this long cylinder type microscope lens. A huge shout out to the amazing maker who designed and shared the custom 3D printed case for this setup. It made integrating the microscope a breeze. I've dropped the link to the 3D files in the description below. Now, the 3D print itself is fantastic, but there's one little catch. When it comes to the microscope, fine-tuning the focus is everything. With this design, getting the perfect sharp focus can be a bit tricky. Down the road, I will probably re-engineer this part or look for an alternative print, but for a prototype, it works. Now let's talk about connecting the two devices. To hook up the HUSKYLENS 2 to the Jetson or Nano, I used two USB cables. The first one is a USB serial cable so the host can control the camera. Fun fact, the UART port on my specific Jetson board was acting up, so direct RxTX wiring wasn't an option, for troubleshooting. But the real magic happens through the second USB cable for video capture. This device actually supports wireless image transmission via RTSP, though you do need a separate Wi-Fi chip for that. Luckily, it also supports the RTSP protocol straight through the USB connection. Just make sure both your host and the device support this feature before you dive in. First thing first, we need samples. I stuck the Pollen onto some scotch tape and placed it over a black piece of paper. Since this setup shoots the light from above, a dark background helps the camera catch much finer details. Depending on what you're looking at, you might need proper glass slides, but this works for now. This right here is Pollen from hibiscus flower. Now real laboratory microscopes give you insane magnification to see every tiny detail. Since this lens tops out at around 30 times magnification, we couldn't get as deep into the microscopic world as I'd hoped. A bit disappointing honestly. With limited visual detail from the 30 times lens, I decided to see if AI could save the day. I fed the image into Gemma 4, which was running locally right here on my Jetson Orin Nano. For my first prompt, I just asked for a basic image analysis. I was hoping for some groundbreaking hidden insights, but well, the output was incredibly generic. I can see that with my own eyes. So I decided to push it a bit harder. For my second prompt, I asked the real question. Do you know which flower this pollen comes from? And this is where it got interesting. Gemma 4 basically waved a white flag and told me that identifying the exact plant species from this image alone was impossible. It replied that it needed more contextual information like the geographical location, the time of year, or at the very least, a much higher resolution cellular scan. It turns out running full-on deep scientific sample analysis purely on the edge is much tougher not to crack than I originally thought. The model is smart, but it definitely hits a wall without pristine data or cloud level computing power. On the bright side, the HUSKYLENS 2 has a built-in self-learning feature, so you can train it to spot specific patterns in the sample itself. While hunting for pollen, I found this little guy chilling next to me, a tiny beetle. Perfect, I need a moving sample anyway. What we are looking at right now is the beetle's eye. By using the object tracking feature on the HUSKYLENS 2, you can rock onto a specific spot and watch the AI track its movement in real time. Since our little friend here refused to sit still, it was a perfect test for the AI tracker. Sorry. Ooh, and just like that, he made a run for it. Guess it's time to say goodbye. Safe travels, buddy. Next up, let's try something more practical. This board is the Raspberry Pi 02W, one of my absolute favorites. Aside from just zooming in on tiny electronic components, a setup like this is incredibly useful for locating specific parts and reading microscopic serial numbers during hardware debugging. So what's the verdict? We proved that the Gemma for modern runs beautifully on the Jetson Orin Nano. I genuinely think that combining local LLMs with digital microscopes could pave the way for some incredible, affordable image analysis systems. And when you pair that with the HUSKYLENS 2's native AI features, the potential is huge. That said, Gemma 4's image analysis didn't quite live up to my grand expectations this time around. Plus, the 3D printed focus mechanism needs some serious rework, and I definitely want more magnification than 30 times. But hey, that's the beauty of making things. You win some, you run some. Honestly, I think I have pushed this specific setup as far as it can go, so I'm calling it a wrap for this project. But don't worry, the things I run here are going straight into my next crazy idea. I've already got a brand new project cooking in the lab, so stay tuned to see what I build next.